Hello everyone and welcome to the Week 31 edition of Instant Replay, where I give you my take on the most controversial calls of the weekend. I'm Simon Borg. We start in Portland, where the Timbers were shocked by Sporting Kansas City and this wonder goal by Christian Nemeth. But there were Timbers fans like Brock Elkins and Derek Pacheco on Twitter who thought Portland should have had a penalty in the 66th minute on this challenge by Mikey Lopez on Lucas Melano. And I agree. Although the ball gets through both of them, and Melano's clearly going for the dummy, Lopez still clips him. But referee Ismail Elfath says play on. But I think Elfath did well on the sequence in the 79th minute, which saw a frustrated Diego Valeri try to move the injured Kevin Ellis off the field so they can get on with the action. You can't touch a player like that, and you have to trust the ref will add on the time. I think the yellow to Valeri was legit. On to Chicago, where the Fire came from behind to beat the Revolution 3-1, but I have my suspicions about the game winner scored by Harry Shipp in the 59th minute. Revolution defender Andrew Farrell slips on the play, allowing Shipp to run through on goal. But I think the slip is caused by this two-handed push from Shipp. No protests from Farrell, and the streaking Revolution are now winless in 3. Next up, RFK Stadium, where New York City FC's Chris Winger probably should have seen a red card in the 60th minute. He was on a yellow when he takes out Chris Pontius like this. And you can see DC head coach Ben Olsen saying, that's his second. I agree, but referee Silva Petrescu graces the MLS veteran on that one. No card is shown. A yellow was shown to Philly Steven Vittoria in the 25th minute at BMO Field against Toronto FC. But I think he should have seen a red instead. Look at how Vittoria goes over the ball, and his studs are exposed when he lunges into Sebastian Jovinko. Referee Ricardo Salazar doesn't agree and sticks with the caution. Another borderline tackle from Red Bull Arena. It's Crew SC defender Gaston Sauro on Sasha Kleshin, and although it looks bad, I'm okay with the yellow from referee Alan Kelly. That's a reckless tackle for sure, but I don't think it rises to the level of a red. There was a straight red card shown by referee Chris Penso in the late stages of Sunday's Dallas-Houston rivalry match, but I agree with Jonathan Scott on Twitter. I think it's a harsh one on Houston's Raul Rodriguez. To me, it's your typical obstruction when a defender is beat. But I think what might have prompted Penso to go red is the raised knee from Rodriguez that approaches the midsection of Michael Barrios. Except I think he only raises it in order to brace himself for the contact. One other play to look at from this one, the penalty that opened the scoring in the 24th minute. It's a no-brainer. Rashido Labi clips Fabian Castillo, and Mauro Diaz slots home the spot kick for the first of 4 Dallas goals on the afternoon. There were no penalties called in the rivalry match at Dick's Sporting Goods Park, but I think there could have been 2, and both had Colorado's Marcelo Salvas as the culprit in my opinion. First, there's the hand to the face of Joao Plata in the 6th minute, which referee Mark Kadlicek doesn't call. And then in the 42nd minute, I think Sarvas clips El Burrito Martinez in the box. The ref awards the corner kick on that last one, and RSL take the lead for good thanks to this golazo from Luke Mulholland. But RSL felt they had a great chance to take the lead about 5 minutes before that, when Joao Plata and Javier Morales were running in alone on goal. But play was whistled dead by the referee for the foul on El Burrito. Now, yellow is the right call for the foul, but the question is why the advantage wasn't given. That's what Javier Morales is asking. Why? And we see the referee mouthing the words, "You were offside." Except when we watch the replay, I don't see the offside. I think the ref should have let play continue and award the yellow after the fact. And we end in Orlando, where we saw a fun, heated match between Orlando City and Montreal, and 3 controversial plays. First, the momentary equalizer by the Impact. You see how Orlando keeper Tally Hall has both hands on the ball, and Dominic Oduro pokes it away to score. But the laws of the game do say that, quote, a goalkeeper is considered to be in control of the ball while the ball is between his hands, and when a goalkeeper has gained possession of the ball with his hands, he cannot be challenged by an opponent. That's exactly what Oduro does, and I'm with Jordan, Patrick, Nicole, and Kitch on Twitter. That's a foul, but referee Edvin Jurasevich doesn't call it, and the goal stands. Then there was this altercation between Kaká and Johan Venegas to end the first half. Jurasevich opts for a yellow for both players, Venegas seemingly for simulation, but I think it's Kaká who deserved the red for lashing out and backwards with both arms. And then there was the winner by Orlando City, which blew the Eastern Conference playoff race wide open. It's Seb Hines who scores with 10 minutes remaining, but in my opinion, Hines fouls Victor Cabrera on the initial header. You see him leaning into the Montreal defender to prevent him from making clean contact with the ball. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Drone637, Yannick Hamlin, Gabriel Gilbert, Michael Forcier, and Jaron Palmer all tweeted the same. Thanks to them and all of you who tweeted at us using hashtag Instant Replay. That's all we have for this week. For our editor, Anders Kapoor, I'm Simon Borg. See you next time!